welcome to the channel. This is my new project car, 1993 Honda Civic. It is the GL model. Just picked it up today and brought it back. It's been sitting at the guy's house for a year and he hasn't been driving it, so it's got a few cobwebs on it. So just show you how it looks at the moment. It's got some steelies on and it's got some semi-slicks front and rear. The rear doesn't have a lot of tread left. The front's still quite good. So the paint is pretty bad on it. It's going to need a repaint. And the mirrors are very faded. The roof's probably the worst part. It's actually scratchy and all of this is peeled up. Gonna have to paint that. It's got this aftermarket wing on it. You can see cobwebs there. The exhaust, not sure what size that is. Actually, the interesting thing about this car is that how many kilometers are on it. You can see 512,000 kilometers on this chassis. The guy that I bought it from swapped the engine 10,000 kilometers ago, so the original engine had done 500,000 kilometers in this car, which is very impressive. It was a carby D16 in it. It's definitely showing its age. This is probably the worst part of the interior, probably from resting the arm on it. It's a bit saggy on the door card here. The plastics aren't cracked. It's had a service at Jack's. Looks like over a year ago. It's got a different driver's seat. I'm not sure if it's come from an EK or a later model EG Civic. Still got the original steering wheel. This button here is for the fog lamps. He's wired them in. It's got some aftermarket shift knob there. And a Sony head unit. No Bluetooth, so have to swap that. But the dash is in good condition. This other door card is much better. It's got stains on it though. It's got Honda floor mats. The carpet can be cleaned up. There is a hole on the passenger side. I think it's come out because it's got a Honda ECU in it. Is there anything, you leave anything in it? No, just a pen, a wheel nut, some bolts. The headline is really good. It's not actually fabric, it's like almost a plastic. They look alright, and this one is just dirty. Let's look at the back seat. Just had the seat down because I've picked up some parts. It is dirty as well. The plastics are still good. And it's got the floor mats. Go in the boot. I like this about this car, the split folding rear. Actually see all the cobwebs in there. It's got some maybe new bolts. So maybe the hatch has been replaced. And this comes down. All the plastic's still here. All the plastic in the boot, which I'm happy about. Does that work? Oh, even the light still works. I think that plastic cap is just here. Put that back in. fix that up properly later. There's some little... Oh wow. Oh, they're always missing. This carpet is split apart. Even the original wood coverings there. And it's got the original spare and jack. It's got the original tools in there as well. It looks like there's a spare belt. Just put that back down. More dirt in here as well. Put that down. Okay, now we probably get to the main reason I bought this car. See how faded that door handle is. Pop the engine, the bonnet. The guy had it on Club Rego, so it's not registered at the moment. We just drove it back on temporary registration. Okay. This is why I bought it. It's got a B16 A2 from an EK Civic in Australia, and the engine's been built. So it's got a forged bottom end, rods and pistons, and the top end it's got some skunk tooth cams and valve spring and retainers as well. Currently it makes 122 kilowatts at the wheels on the dyno. It's got some aftermarket headers, nothing special, not polished. Looks like a 2-into-1, still original radiator from 1993, so probably need to replace that. It's an EG4 in 93. Probably needs a new overflow bottle, it's quite cracked. And this filter is so dirty. Whale penis intake, probably eBay. Just the leaves and dirt. It's missing the aircon compressor. This car didn't actually come with air conditioning. This base model just has this plastic cover here, but the B16 engine that he bought did have the aircon compressor on here. He's given it to me. Still got power steering, so that's good, and the washer bottle still works as well. It's not too bad. This car has no rust. It's probably the only spot I've seen just surface rust here. Probably from maybe the latch mechanism hitting it. It's got a missed that strut brace. For suspension, it's got Tane coilovers, and I think the front, he said it's got some hard race upper control arms. And the rear, I think he said it's got hard race lower control arms as well. Let's see what exhaust is on there. Might have been stainless, but it's pretty corroded at the moment. So I'm just gonna give her her first wash after coming home, get all the cobwebs off and see how dirty the car actually is. I left the window open. now for the engine. Just removing the filter so it doesn't get wet. It's a K&N filter, but you can see it's very dirty. Maybe it's never been cleaned. Oily too. Gonna have to put a catch can on it, I think. I just found this. There was a piece of tape over this T-fitting for the fuel pressure regulator. So I thought I'd pull the carpet back to see the Honda. Looks like there is. And then I found all of this. It's after dinner. I put the camera down because the battery was getting flat. Finished cleaning the car now. I cleaned the windows and I did some carpet cleaner as well. Not so much on the mats, but the carpet on the floor, because I'm going to get some new floor mats. I had a go at the passenger seat as well. Looks a lot better. And even the door trims. This one's a lot better. It's not dirty anymore. I also wiped down all the plastics. The dash, steering wheel, door cards. And also done some carpet cleaner in here. And wiped down all the plastics. And the tailgate. And I done the back seat as well. There was a few stains on the back seat. I also got rid of the sticker on the dash here as well. Okay, so I'm filming this tomorrow morning because I forgot to film an outro yesterday, but all the car's as clean as I want to make it at the moment because things will be changed and obviously needs a paint job later on. But my plan is today now, but you're watching it yesterday, that Rita comes over and I film her reaction and we do a ride along. So you can look forward to that video tomorrow. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. See you guys.